Welcome back to Yes, Your Grace. Week 26. Sadani! I'm fine, Father. Oh, Sadani, I'd better check on her later. What is going on with that fox? And who the hell are you? Young Grace. I have found this file. I have found this near Branca. Can you tell me anything about it? It's used glass file. I'm not sure what more I could tell you, Your Grace. We found out that he takes my paintings and burns them. Do we want to confront him with that information? Or just let it go? I don't want to risk it, so I'm just gonna send him away. That is all. Thank you for visiting. Goodbye, Your Grace. Yeah, I don't want to risk losing the troops he gave me. How much he gave me anyway? 80. It's not much, but it's enough. And 3 supplies. Yeah, no, not risking it. Peasant, I remember you. Your Grace, the bandits ruling over our village slaughtered half of us when they found out we tried seeking help from you. Men, women, children, the bandits didn't care. Everyone would have died if folkmen from neighboring villages hadn't intervened. They don't have fancy generals, swords or armor, and yet they still came along to help. It's miraculous that I'm still standing here. I'm sorry we couldn't help in time. We have limited resources. Tell that to all those who are now gone. Thanks for the guilt tripping. Bye. Your Grace, all of my fields are flooded. The gods have punished us. Nothing will grow anymore. No potatoes, no beetroots, no parsley. We have been struggling with this for months now. We're praying to the gods for better weather every day. We are sick of eating conserves, Your Grace. Our children are starting to go hungry. I was wondering if there is anything your witch could do to help the growth. She can't help you because she's not here. The court witch is more of a healer? She certainly cannot change the weather for you. We'd have a sunshine all year round if we could do that. Just be patient and try digging a ditch around your fields for the water to drain. Of course, Your Grace. I don't know what I was thinking. Thank you for your advice. I guess our jobs will only consist of digging from now on. Oh! Oh my god, more peasants. Your Grace. Rats. They are everywhere. They took over my barn. There's hundreds of them. I can't milk my cows or feed my horses, Your Grace. I had to walk here. How can I go to the market if I have nothing to sell? I can't send any of my people. And it's for 2 weeks. We cannot afford to send my general or my witch for 2 weeks. The fight with Radovia is coming. We have to be prepared. I can't help you. I'm sorry, I have more important matters to deal with. Just lay out traps and clear them every day. You'll get rid of them eventually. That's fine, Your Grace. I knew you would at least share your wisdom with me. I will do that right away. Ah! Okay, let's go fight Sadani. Also, Audrey. Love you. I didn't forget about you. What the hell is Sadani doing? Obviously, we have to pet the hisser. Who's your good boy?
Grace?
What is going on with you and Hisser? I hope you can keep him under control.
I can, Your Grace. Why would you say I can't?
I have seen you chasing Hisser all across the castle.
Oh, yes. This is just part of his training. I'm just making sure no one can catch him when he's on a mission. He's very fast, Your Grace, really. He's a perfect agent.
All right, Pumpkin. Please stay safe. And if you need help with him, don't be afraid to ask.
Won't you take him away?
Of course not. I'll help if I can.
I'm Father. I don't need help.
Is that all? Oh boy. 3 more weeks. I could invite a lord, of course. Who do we want over? I can ask. I don't remember what Lers was one of my first, right? Let's invite him over. See what he has to say about the vial. One more week, and we will have enough troops. How are we doing? Taxes 12, resources 9. Looking good. Looking good. The hunter is still not here. Who the hell is this?
Your Grace, we are almost ready for the battle. This is our last chance to form an alliance and ready our agents.
Thank you for the reminder, Audrey.
When we're ready, we'll march to the foothills of the mountains. Radovia will not expect us to meet them there. They will certainly not be ready for the attack. We might have a chance to win this.
Your Grace, I have found those bandits who threatened the baker and his daughter. They were nothing but a bunch of lowlives. Davern will not miss them. Thank you, General. He was not lying after all.
Your Grace, what you asked of me was a very difficult task. I have, however, managed to help the villagers support the walls of their homes.
Thank you for your help. You have prevented a lot of potential damages. The hunter is here. Is this the Hisser? Oh no. You have called for me, Your Grace? I have this file. My agent has found this at a spice preparation hut. Do you know anything about this? This file looks like the ones you can buy in Atana. More often than not, they're simply used as ornaments. But I've seen these things with oracle dust inside them. It's ironic how many of those files you can find there since King Talis didn't support the dust trade. Before he passed, may the gods have him in their favor. He turned down Etten's alliance when he found out what he was up to. This is interesting, so are you saying Etten and Talis were not on the best terms? Indeed. Etten had it coming, though. He was fuming when Talis had his guard kick him out of the castle. That's all for now. As you wish, Your Grace. Holy shit, it was him or Lena. Your Grace, we hear of the upcoming battle. This is perfect time for us to gain some coin and an opportunity for you to get some help. We're mercenaries, 22 skilled men at your disposal for only 16 gold. What do you say? This sounds reasonable. Here's the gold. Make sure your men are ready for the battle. Thank you, Your Grace. You won't be disappointed. Last time we didn't end on a positive note, I know, Your Grace. But let's not put our differences between us. It's all in the past. I have a new idea for how I can finish my latest work. All I need is some time with your witch. She would make a great addition to the series. Can I count on your support? For 2 weeks. Sounds like a good plan. Which will help. Perfecto! The witch is going to make all the difference. Thank you, Your Grace. Your Grace, I bring...
Yes, sir. Father, have you seen... What happened to the geezer?
Your Grace, these are dangerous pests. They steal eggs, chickens, and other goods and can spread diseases. Fleas in particular. I came here to offer my service as a hunter, Your Grace. I saw this fox hiding in the castle, so I hunted it down. I thought I would do you all a favor. What have you done? This was my daughter's pet. The hisser here was on a very important mission.
Yes, Kisser was sharpening his senses. This murderer here should rot in dungeons for killing one of my special agents.
I'm sorry. Please don't punish me, Your Grace. If I only knew, I wouldn't have... I came here looking for gold, but since I have been nothing but trouble so far, please let me be at your service. Let me serve you and your people. I can deal with monsters, wild animals, track them down, and bring you their bodies. Let me redeem myself, please, Your Grace. Oh, God. You're off to a good start. Maybe I'll be of help during the battle with Radovia, too. Bodies you can keep. I don't want to see any of that, but we could use your help for sure. Thank you, Your Grace. I will do my best to redeem myself. I will be in the dungeons if you need me. I think your dungeon's guard is an old friend of mine.
Another agent is at our disposal, Your Grace. You will see this agent in the weekly summary screen.
But what about the geezer, Father? How do I take Lorsulia and Dusty back now?
I'm sorry, Sadani. At least the hunter here will act on Hisser's behalf.
Fine. I will bury him with the others.
I had better check on the hunter when I get a minute. He might know something about this tooth. Keep the monsters at bay. Unlock the hunter. Achievement unlocked. Alright, a little business, Your Grace. I can exchange your supplies for gold. Let's see, 25 supplies for 8 in gold. Shall we shake on it? That would be all for now. Don't need your services. Not a problem at all, Your Grace. I visit you again in some time. Let's go see the freaking hunter. Right, meow. Off to the dungeons. Oh, love you, Audrey. Mwah. Your Grace! I have found this tooth. This was in our wine cellar. What can you tell me about it? It looks like it came from a big animal. Enormous, in fact. Maybe a griffin or a dragon. I have never seen such a thing, Your Grace. Can you find out where this thing could have come from? I can try. I have a book on animal trophy somewhere. It will take a while, though. Do what you must. Let's see if we can find something out about this, then. Perfect. I'll go and have a look. Come and see me in the throne room when you find anything. I will be on my way. Can't blame you. We should be alright, resources and supplies-wise. Oh, so Danny's out here now.
Your Grace?
Are you saying goodbye to Hisser?
Yes, Father.
Shh.
Dear Hisser, you were my bestest and swiftest agent. And most of all, you were my best friend. You're leaving a deep hole in my heart. I will miss you forever. I hope you rest in peace.
I hope you rest in peace, Hisser.
Thank you, Father.
It's alright, Sadani. Are you feeling any better?
Yes, Father. I'll just stay here for a while. Yes, Father?
We can call another lord. I haven't investigated Melina yet. Who should I call for? Maybe Noxie? Let's go for it. And then, my general is ready. Where could I send you? I will send you over to Prabuli. Just the general, please. We are ready to proceed to the next week. 82 supply, 33 gold. Prepare the hunter for the battle. And let's continue on.
Father, I don't have time to explain everything. I know you're not responsible for Talis' death, and I think Ivo knows who poisoned his father. The atmosphere here is very tense. Ivo and his advisors are talking behind my back. They wouldn't let me stay with them and always send me back to my chambers. I've heard Ivo say he has some kind of plan. I can't wait to see...
I can't wait to... see you? She didn't finish writing.
Could it be she was in a hurry? It's good she's coming with Ivo soon. We will find everything out then.
I am worried about my daughter. We have so many visitors. Your Grace, I have found an old wagon blocking the road. It looked abandoned. I gathered the men and we moved it out of the way. Turned out the wagon was full of gold and supplies. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Audrey?
Are we ready for the royal trial, Your Grace?
Yes, I did all I could.
The trial starts next week. This is our last chance to gather evidence, Your Grace. We don't need to pay our agents for that week. We won't need them.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Audrey. The hunter is back! Your Grace, I bring you more information about the tooth. It's a very rare dragon tooth. It appears to have come from an Ayla demon. A female dragon who lives in the ancient forests of Calador. Calador? What would such thing be doing in my castle?
Whoever lost it might have been an adventurous person.
Audrey's right. I don't think you could get such an exotic tooth here in Davern. At your service, Your Grace. I have found this near Branca. Can you tell me anything about it? I used to buy poison vials from merchants to use on monsters. I don't buy them anymore. They never worked. I haven't seen such an elegant vial before, though. Looks important. Sir Frederick set a trap. Sir Frederick wanted me to send you to hunt a monster that doesn't exist. He claims your tales are nothing but lies, and this was meant to prove him right. Sir Frederick! I can't really blame him. Once a proud shining knight, now a half-forgotten tale. Tumbling down into the void, he tries to drown his sorrows in wine. Bards and poets used to write about him, and now jealousy gnaws him guts. He can't bear someone new, young and bright, taking his spot. Poor Lana. Must be hard for his wife to see him like this. Thank you, Grace, for letting me know. Just as before, you can still count on me during the battle. That's all. As you please, Your Grace.
Your Grace, I'm sorry to bother you, but we are in a very bad situation. We don't know why this is happening. Someone must have done something terrible for the gods to punish us so badly. Our sacred oak is dying prematurely. All the leaves are falling, and they shouldn't be, Your Grace. We have given all the sacrifices we could. We have all gathered and prayed. Nothing is helping. We think Volos has escaped the underground. He's searching for the sinner. He must be hiding in someone's house. This is why we've been having so many thunderstorms, Your Grace. The god of thunder is trying to find Volos. The thunder won't stop until he returns underground. Your Grace, please send a hunter to find him. Or give us supplies for tonight's ceremony. Perhaps we can calm the gods down.
28 supplies, huh? We could really do with some sunshine here. Take the supplies and use them during the ceremony.
May the gods bless you, Your Grace. Maybe the king would like to attend the ceremony himself.
I'd love to, but I have to deal with other matters. Thank you for the invitation.
Eric, I have important news. I wasn't sure and I didn't want to jinx anything. I think it must be around 14 weeks. But now I'm certain. We're pregnant.
That's wonderful. Hopefully it will be a boy this time.
Yes, my darling. I have a good feeling about this.
Have you told the girls yet?
No, I haven't, darling.
Can I tell them?
Of course you can.
We're pregnant! Your Grace, my village was attacked by vicious animals. A pack of wolves has attacked our shed. They took some of our chickens, leaving us with less to eat. And they have also wounded the shed keeper, who tried to scare them away. I think they are hungry at this time of year. We're afraid they will be back. What supplies compensate your loss? Here are some supplies. This should last for a while before you can get new chickens. Thank you, Your Grace. This will help us get by the next couple of weeks. Thank goodness for that.
I bow before you, Your Grace. My name is Boguslav. I don't want to bother you, but I have a matter that twists my brains. My lady, she's so upset with me. And she's got good reasons, I tell ya. I ain't no man to think straight. I wanted to do good, and I sold our bairn to buy her a servant. You know, to help her in the house and with the kids, and she always complains how much work she has. She flipped and threw me out because our barn will make no more money for us. And she has a point here. Darn! Did I not think of this before? I have tried everything, Your Grace, but she will not have me back. I have found a new job in the potato fields. I shaved even. My heart is broken.
I cannot sleep at night. Please help, Your Grace. I don't have the gold, and I can't send the witch. Meaning, I'm sorry. I am not the one to advise on love affairs. We all make mistakes, and we all have to deal with them. There won't always be a person who comes along to fix your problems. Of course not, Your Grace. I am truly sorry to have bothered you. I really messed this one up. I have to talk to my daughters. But first of all, I want to talk to my hunter about the tooth. I mean, he basically told me what's going on. Let's see the clues. Let's go over the clues again. We have everything we need. The witch tested the substance inside the phial. She confirmed it matched the poison used to kill Talis. The phial was found near Branca, the village managed by Lord Etten. Lord Lurs confirmed Talis and Etten didn't get along very well. The hunter found that the tooth came from a dragon from Caladur. Lady Lena mentioned that dragon's teeth are worn by soldiers to help them in battle. The general found out that the northern lords used to decorate their letters this way. Lord Greco said that the trees on the letter are Rowan trees. They are used to build children's cradles to protect them from evil spirits. That's all we know. I cannot bring Etten over. Or anyone else, really. But I want to ask him nonetheless. Let's see, what else can we do here? I have to tell Sedani about the pregnancy!
Your Grace.
Your sister is visiting soon. Are you excited?
Yes. Is he bringing Dusty? How long is he staying for? I'll tell her about how he should try to save her.
I'm sorry she's not bringing Dusty, sweetheart. I know how much you miss him. But he wouldn't want to travel such a long distance. We'll take you to see him right after all of this is over. How does that sound?
That's fine, I suppose. I need to find a new agent. Something different, but nothing else comes to the gardens.
You'll find something eventually. How about another snail?
They can't do much.
Also, I bring good news. You're going to be a big sister.
What? But they already have a big sister.
And now you're going to have a little sister or a brother.
Wow, really? When? I want a little brother. What is his name going to be?
We don't know yet. We don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl. But he or she is going to join our family in around 20 weeks.
Is this a long time?
Yes, it's still a while away.
This is so exciting. Maybe he can help me convince Lily to come back home.
I will see you later, Pumpkin. She took it well. I have news, Asalia.
Yes, Father?
I bring good news. Your mother is pregnant.
No wonder. After all the giggles you've been having in the bedroom lately.
Asalia, please.
I'm sorry. Haven't you got enough?
With you three? Yes. We're hoping for a boy this time. We need a successor to the throne.
I hope it's a boy then. I wouldn't want yet another sister. Maybe a boy wouldn't get so torn up about silly jokes.
Oh, Asalia. Don't do anything silly, Asalia.
Do I ever?
Oh my god, I ran out of daughters. I gotta talk to my wife. How pregnant are you? Is it kicking yet?
Darling?
How are you feeling? This is such good news, Aurelia.
I know, honey. I am so happy.
How are you feeling?
Well, I have been vomiting all morning, but that's fine. I suppose I can live with it.
Do you remember when I was pregnant with Norsulia?
Of course.
Those were different times. I wish things were as simple as back then. Me too. No wars, no lords, no silly peasants. Listen, if you need anything at all, you come and get me, alright? Of course. I think I'll stay here and have someone start the fire for the evening. It is quite chilly in here. Of course, my darling. I will see you later. Have we told everybody? I need to tell my hunter that my wife is pregnant and the baby's mine. The baby's mine! My general is still here. How many weeks until the... I bet I can send them over here for a week or so. I don't know where the witch went, I forgot. Oh, I sent the witch out for 2 weeks, right? Alright, my general goes out here. Kiktari, I'm sending the hunter. Everybody's out. And we'll invite over Lord Eton one more time. We have a lot to discuss. Is that all? One more week until Radovia comes. I hope my agents will be back. Good thing I won't have to pay them this week. 41 gold, 32 supplies. Let's do it. Oh, it's the royal trial! Welcome to the royal trial. We will firstly question any witnesses that have a say in the matter. Then we shall go through gathered evidence. And lastly, we will identify the killer. Some of you are suspects, and I have the right to believe that the real perpetrator is among us tonight. And with that, let's hear what witnesses have to say.
Your Grace, we have 3 people enlisted as witnesses. Who shall we start with?
The peasant from Branca. Come up. Tell us your name and where you are from.
Name's Hermer. I'm from Lord Eton's town, Branca, Your Grace.
And what do you have to say?
I own a vineyard in Branca. We have been observing Lord Eton for a while now. He has been acting so strange, walking around the village in a trance. How dare you tell such falsehoods? Calm down, Eton. One time he pissed all over my grape flowers, and none of my grapes will grow now. How rude. He's not a nice man, Your Grace. I'm convinced it was him who poisoned Talis.
Is this all, Hermar?
Well, what more do you need? Just get rid of him.
Who's next? Talis' advisor. King Talis' own advisor. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. The name's Rigo. I was an advisor to King Talis. I have a very important piece of information, Your Grace. I recognize Lady Lena over there. She visited our castle not long before the royal wedding and threatened King Talis. She said her son was supposed to be the one to marry Lord Sulia, not Ivo. She said that if the wedding were to go ahead, she would come for Talis and his family. We must proceed accordingly, Your Grace. She's clearly the perpetrator. Lies.
Shh. You will get to speak at the end, Lady Lena.
Thank you, Rigo. This was very useful. Talis' castle guard. Come forth. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say.
My name is Lotfred, Your Grace. I was King Strala's guard, and I served him well. Not well enough, I can hear you say. But now that there was little I could do against poison, especially one that worked so fast. The day King Talis died was a day of shame and guilt for me, and King Ivo is continuing to make me pay the price.
To the point.
All I wanted to say is that I have witnessed many people visiting Talis over the years, but none angered him as much as Noxie. I think we all know how much of a liar he is.
I am no liar. Who are you to shame me in front of the kings?
Order! Talis called him a deceiver after he proposed to help his wife Paloma. Talis knew the only reason Noxie offered his help was to become famous for something he didn't do. Noxie was enraged, claiming he was in fraud and that he would show Talis.
I see. I do not have any questions. Let's proceed. I think these are all 3 witnesses we have. Let's proceed to the gathered evidence. A poison vial. With the very substance still inside, we are certain that this belonged to the person who poisoned King Talis.
Lord Etten, please step forward.
It is a common knowledge amongst the royal heads that you have access to all sorts of poisoned substances. Our tests indicate that the substance from the vial matches the one used to poison King Talis. Not only that, but it was found near Branca, a village under your control. Talis was against the dust trade, and as we have found out from Lord Lurs, you two were not on the best terms. With Talis's death, weaker borders with Atana might make it easier for you to distribute the dust beyond Davern. By poisoning King Talis, you plan to expand your business. Isn't that the truth? Based on Hermer's testimony, even your own residents know you're up to no good. Nonsense! I may be running a little side business, but this product can now be found literally anywhere. Even markets in Davern are full of distributors. A file does not prove that I was the one who poisoned Talis. This could have been anyone.
Enough! Back to the king.
An instructional letter. This scribe includes instructions detailing the usage of the poison and a map of our castle. It was a very specific decorated pattern, which matches only one lord who attended the wedding.
Lady Lena, please step forward.
Only lords from the north decorate their letters in such an elegant way. I believe Lady Lena was the only northern visitor on the wedding night. The letter was found hidden beneath a paving stone in our gardens. The drawings on the letter depict a rowan tree, a symbol of protection against curses. A tree from which lords build their children's cradles to protect them against evil spirits. Lady Lena's boy was cursed, so she used these symbols to try to chase the demons away. There is no question as to who wrote this letter. Lady Lena also seems to have a very good motive for wanting to kill Talis. She threatened to kill him if the wedding took place, and it did. I would never do such a thing, Your Grace. I might have had cold feelings toward King Talis. But there's a big difference between not liking someone and killing him at his son's wedding. Besides, if I wanted my son to marry Lord Sulia, would it not have been better to kill Ivo? Killing his father would make no difference either way.
Do you admit that this parchment came from your kingdom?
No, we don't decorate our letters with rowan trees, but roses.
That's enough.
An animal tooth. An item so rare only one known person could have returned from such an encounter alive.
Noxie the Dragon Slayer, please step forward.
The tooth was examined and only one creature fits this unique shape. An Ayla demon from the far lands of Kaladur. And who else could have traveled there and back, other than the noble knight of honor? Whether Noxie slew the beast or not, he must have worn this charm around his neck as one of his storytelling props. This animal tooth was found in the wine cellar. This is where Noxie could have poured poison in our wine. He wanted to help Talis' wife Paloma, but the king shamed him instead. Noxie couldn't bear the feeling of rejection, and so he planned to murder King Talis. Lies! I am truly a man of honor, and I would never do such a thing. King Talis made a fool of me that day. That is true, but I left his castle as ordered. In no way does this prove I killed King Talis, only that I have been to the wine cellar, which I'm not denying.
And why would you be sneaking around Grevno Castle?
I was just looking for a quiet place. To talk to Lady Lona, Sir Frederick's widow. Well, when we talked, she must have pulled it off my neck. It was a very fascinating conversation.
Do you admit this item belongs to you?
No, well, it could be mine. I don't know, I have a lot of these things around my neck, but I swear I didn't do anything to the wine.
That's enough. Back to the king.
There's no more evidence.
There's no clear answer here, Your Grace. We have to sentence someone, anyone, or else Ivo will put all the blame on you. We did the best we could. It's just politics at this stage. You might want to consider the benefits you gain from its lord, if any. If we sentence someone without a lot of evidence against them, though, then our people will sense that it was just a royal whim.
I can handle this, Audrey. Based on the evidence or lack thereof, I sentence Lord Etten. Oracle dust is a dangerous substance. You are responsible for the death of King Talis. I sentence you to die.
This is ridiculous.
My people will come for you, Eric.
Eric, King of Davern, you have found the one responsible for my father's death. The outcome of this trial is satisfactory for me, and as such, Atana's forces will aid you in your struggle against Radovia. 3,000 men will be ready to strike when you blow the horn, signaling my men to ambush the enemy. Such is my will.
Later this evening.
You always love this view.
Is this where the battle will take place?
Yes, do you see? Right there, in the middle, there's a tight trail leading through. That's where we will hold them off.
It's strange. Turns out I was always staring into the end of it all.
Hey, nothing ends. With Ivo's help, we will be victorious.
If he helps.
You were at the trial. You heard what he said. He will keep his father's promise. Everything will be fine. Let's not worry about that for a second. A lot of things have happened since you left, you know? Your mother is pregnant. We had our fair share of stress with your mother, too. She's pregnant. You will have a sibling.
Congratulations, I guess. It's hard to imagine what she must be going through with the battle on the horizon.
Sadani found new pets. So then he keeps finding more and more ridiculous pets. She can't quite find a replacement for Dusty. Last time I was here, she had a snail? What was it? Smudge. She gave me a hard time about it. I won't forget that. There was also a hedgehog, a fox. I'm worried what she will tame next. Have you heard of Maya? Asalia found a new friend. It turned out she was from Radovia, so your mother expelled her from the castle. She always keeps interesting company. Was she grown up or she's still a mess? I don't think she'll ever change. She still gives me a lot of trouble, that one. The other night, she pulled another of her pranks. This time on your sister. Asalia doesn't spare anyone. I think we should wrap it up. Your husband must be looking for you. I suppose. I miss you. All of you. So much. We miss you too. Come over here. Bruises. Ivo is doing all this to you? What? Oh no, he wouldn't. He's very kind. He's good to be. He takes care of me. Just like I told you in the letters. Father, please don't tell him. He's the king of Atana now. He has an army that will blindly follow him, even to your gates. Don't say anything. It's better that way. Yes, better than worse days. Don't anger him more, please. I can't let this bastard treat you like this. I will talk some sense into him. Please don't. There you are. Pack up your things. We're going. Mother. You pipsqueak! You think you wear the crown on your head and you can do whatever you want! What lies did you tell your father this time? Are you plotting against me again, Lord Sulia? I didn't say anything, I promise. She has nothing to do with it. Do you think I can't see what you do to her? You lay hands on my daughter again, I swear I'm going to... What? Defeat Radovia all by yourself? I think you're forgetting your position here, Eric. I give you my army, and thanks to me, this castle will see another day. You do not tell me what I can or cannot do. Davern is at my mercy, so you had better address me with proper respect. Better leave off here. Too much talking will get you and your family into trouble. We're leaving Lorsulia before I change my mind. What the fuck? He has 3,000 men, and I have 1,000. But he's abusing my daughter. He has to pay. I don't care. I'm just going to confront him over and over. Whatever happens after the fight with Radovia. If I can team up with Radovia to fight Ivo, I will certainly try and do that. But for now, we're going to oh my god, I'm shook, so shook, like my hands are shaking. I'm so upset about the abuse bit. Really upset. Alright. Let's take it from the top. This is the last week before Radovia comes, right? We have a lot of gold. We have some resources. We have an army of 1,046 troops and 30 satisfaction from the peasants. We did quite well until the last week. I believe my witch and my general and my hunter will be back for the big fight. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks, so they should be back in time for that. But for now, I am going to take a short break, and I will see you on the next episode of Yes, Your Grace. Until then, oh my god, what a cliffhanger. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun, whatever you do. Take care of yourselves, and do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.